Well, hello there. It is Joanne again, and I am here for this Friday's. Yay, I'm on time. It is Friday, and it is time for the hashtag. I always forget to say hashtag, honey. Hashtag 126 Challenge 2025 over at Junk Journal Junction with Angela. Okay, and so today we are making a make for two, the number two. We have two prompts, and today's make is going to include a moth and drops. Okay, so that can be whatever you make that be. Maybe somebody dropped something on the floor, maybe it's raindrops that kind of thing. So here we go. I'm going to be drawing mine today, and so I have my computer over here like so, and I'm going to try and do this here moth. Can you see it? Yes, it's a lunar moth. I'm going to try and do that one. So I put that up here so you can understand where we're coming from with that, okay? Now, what is this great coating and everything up here? I don't really know what that is. I don't know why that's present like that. But here we go. This is what the thing looks like, okay? They have all kind of beautiful ones and everything like that. And I said, well, I'm not sure which one I really like, and I'm not an artist, so we're going to do the best. Oh, that's pretty. Look at their little antenna. Their little antenna is made like a leaf. Let's try that one. That's pretty. Okay, let's try that one instead. These are moths. Okay, now this one says it's a lunar moth, and that's what I saw at first. I was looking at this one, and it said lunar moth at the top. And so when I'm looking at all the images here, this one says realistic lunar moth coloring page. And I get my sketching from Google Images. So this is what it looks like for a realistic one. We're not going to go with that. It kind of looks like a sad elephant face, and here's his trunk, and then somebody put some eyeglasses on top of him. Okay, that's what that looks like to me. But this one, I think is cute. And that looks like an elephant also. It looks like he has some happy ears up here, and his face is kind of sad. And where is his trunk? Did somebody just give him tusks and no trunk? I don't really know. I'm just telling y'all how I'm looking at it and everything. So that's where we are, opposed to this one that I was going to try at first. And that's a pretty sad looking creature there. Okay, I'm not sure. But I think this one is darling. So that's the one I'm going to try. And I'm showing you so that you can have a picture of it, because you're going to be looking at this paper. Okay? And then you'll know what I'm doing and what I'm trying to accomplish here. Okay? Because I was getting ready to do some playing, right? I was getting ready to do some, just some playing, because I'm trying to get to monetization, y'all. Like for real. The real kind, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers, because I need to get there now, because schools get ready to close, and I got to find an evening job that's going to allow me to be able to not have any gap of employment while I'm trying to purchase this house for the second time around. Okay. So, I'm doing pretty good and everything, working, saving, all that kind of stuff. But school's going to close, and I don't work in the summertime, so I have to find an evening job. And my son was saying today, you should be trying to start a Shopify store. And I'm like listening to him, and I'm thinking, but I'm yet in here getting creative and everything. I'm going to just show you a little glimpse. I'm trying to do a snippet roll, right? So I tried this here little thing, and I'm going to come back on my channel on live in a few minutes. But right now we got to do our work, because we got some work to do. It's Friday. So here we go. It's Friday. This is a pretty backdrop. This is just pretty. Maybe we should try to put it on here. So when I said, okay, I didn't even write down the prompts. Let me run over to Junk Journal Junction and see what we got. And she said, drops and a moth. And I looked up, and this sticker was sticking right out my box. I said, oh, there's my moth. There's my moth, right? So we're going to try to just sketch one. And should we try it on this paper? I don't really know. I don't really know because I have these and I want to use these 3 color pencils. Let's maybe just do it on something else, y'all. Let's just maybe do it on something else. Should we use this dark paper? Should we? I don't know. Let's do it. We don't really know. We don't really know. Should we do it sideways or the long way? Let's do it like this. Let's try our hand and see what we can come up with. It's pretty much like a butterfly, but this is supposed to be a moth. So let me see. I'm going to start here, come down, and stop. Then open up here and go up here, okay? And then we're going to make sure this has a little point on it. I don't know why my computer keep trying to hibernate or something. Okay, and come around here in a little bit and drop out and come around in here. Okay, and then do that over here. A little point, come in a little bit, pull out, roll it all the way around in there. Okay, now we have that. And then, okay, then we have about here, we come out and it's just a little point, and then in and out and in and out. It's not that wavy though, girl. It's not that wavy. Okay, we're trying, y'all. We're trying. Okay, so we got that little point, and then it's just a little bit, and then out and okay, and then come down here some kind of way. Oh, okay, let's try this one more time. I think I see it, but you know, sometimes you think you see a thing and you don't really know what you're looking at. And so you come in here some kind of way, loop out, down, stop, about right here, and then it got something that does like this and come around here, and it's not really connected, but it's about right there. And then it's close, come up, out and in here. Okay, I'm not sure, but that's how it's looking to me, okay? Maybe we should move this out a little bit. Let's go out here a little bit and see if we can do something a little bit better than that out here. Like, let's drop it out here to that little point and then wiggle a little bit, girl. Not too much. And come in and drop. It keeps hibernating. I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm so sick of that already. Okay, and then come out here like that. Let's see. This needs to be a little more narrow, so let's just bring this one in, follow that line, come on in here, and drop it down like that, and then just come take this one out, okay? Let's see what we got. All right, and then we have this, and it's going in here, and this one seems a little bit too wide and thick or something. Okay, then we're coming in here like, it's kind of like that. Okay, all right, that looks kind of all right, I think. Now, let's see. We don't have enough room. It doesn't look like over here. Looks like we should come here and take this off so that we have enough opening for the body there and to make another one of these bottom pieces. Okay, now let's see. Can we go and do it backward? All right, so this is up here like so. And then this comes out real close like this. And then try to do this in. Am I going the right way, y'all? I don't think so. I think it's coming in and it shouldn't come in. It should, you know. See, this is, okay, go that way. Okay, and then bring that one, kind of like you did that, and then around here, and then make child. Okay, we gotta go out this way somewhere. Okay, come out about right here, round here, little teeny thingy like that, and then here, and then I keep doing that. It's like a wave and not these ripples or something like that. Something like that. And then come in, drop all the way in, kick out about right here, and then come around. And this seems to stop here like that. Not that much out here. Okay, let's see. Out here like so. And then this thing here is coming around here like this. Something like that. Okay, let's bring this one and take this off again. We try. Sometimes we try our little hand at this drawing thing. Okay, but this need to have, okay. Let me see. It's like kicked out like that. Okay. And that. Now that one is kind of right, and this one is a little bit too thick. It should look something like that. All right. Something like that, okay? Only this is bigger than that. Now we got to figure out how to fix this one over here again. Okay. We're working on something, okay? Oh, y'all didn't see that? I'm sorry. I was trying. I'm sorry. I was trying to focus on how to get this thing down here going, but you'll see it in a minute. You did see my hand going. I'm sorry that I was out of frame. Okay, let's see if we can fix this and y'all can forgive me. All right, and then let's see. Now take all of this out. Okay, that's something like that. That's how it's going to be. We're not going to fix this no more. We're going to let that be that, okay? Now let me fix this so that this don't, act like they don't know where I'm at with this. Let me pull this up here somewhere. Okay. All right, now y'all can see. All right, let's see. All right, so this is what we have, okay? Now I'm going to try and put the body in here some kind of way. What? They talking about drag and drop something. We ain't dragging nothing. Okay, so now we have the body in here just like a butterfly. Okay, so let's see how it's going. It's going something like this and coming on down in here. And then it's going to have this closure. All right, so we might need to move this out just a wee bit because it's not enough space. And then that's there. And then this is coming up here, right alongside, and up in here, like that. Okay, so we got that. Okay. Fix that. And then this closes off over here with some kind of, like a little bit of, let me see, is that connected? No, it's like this, and then there's something here that looks like a little bit of ruffly, and then there is this opening here that has like, I don't know, almost like the collar of a shirt. Okay, maybe that's its eyes. I'm not sure. And then down here, there is this ruffly kind of thing that happens around here like this. And then there are some lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then above this little bit of maybe where it's hair or something like that is this. And then above that, there is a smaller one here, like that. Okay, and then we have antennae that's coming out here and right on this edge almost here. But these are inside of a leaf type shape. Like that. This one might be a bit too long, but maybe not. So we'll just keep it. And maybe that's a little bit too big, but we can fix that by just taking this off and pull this up a little bit and that out a little bit. And then we have that. And that little bit can stay there because it's almost like a vein. And that's what the body piece looks like. Okay? And then this is coming all the way up. And this is not all the way to the top, but this one is. And then they have, just like it's a leaf. And leaves. So they'll have to be like the same kind of, like it's connected that way. And then this one will pull here, here, and there, and then right in the middle of it almost, like so. And that's what that looks like, okay? That is very cute, I think. Okay? So now we have that. We're going to outline it in a minute. Let's see. Let's bring this up here, which I really could keep in pencil instead of doing, but I think I want to use a brown marker and a green marker. Let me get those because I have my green color pencil, but the brown one might not be as heavy on this paper, but we'll see. With the dark green also. Let's see where the dark green one is. Right here. Come on. You can do it. All right, so I have this one, and I'm going to just kind of go over the leaf piece. Okay, and the stem. All of the veins or whatever you call these pieces. Okay. And then do this one. Okay. If I were using a Crayola marker, I would have been finished this part. That's why I was going to get one, but I might still have to because the brown might not act right. And then we use the light color to shade it in. Okay, that's pretty. All right. Not bad. That's pretty cool. Now the problem is the moth is in it's in black and white on there. So then let me see what they're, okay, so it's just kind of hard to see what color, but I do know that moths can be white, and they can be white and gray and cream, and they can be this orange, yellow, brown combination. So that's why I pulled that out, because I know that part. All right, so now we have this coming up kind of wide to thin. And then we have one over here, coming up about right here, like that. And then there is none going to the bottom, like that. So then in here is just these veins, you know, that look like this. Like that. Okay, and let's try to do something similar to that over here. We got to kind of work backward. Let's see. They won't be looking alike. I'm trying to do it like how it looks over here. You see it's not. Okay, and then guess it doesn't have to be perfect. We get the gist, okay? And then down here, there is this, and there's this. And then we have a long one like that, and one here like this that has one coming out like that. And then we have this, and one almost like that. And then we have one here and one here. Okay, so that's what we have. And then we have these eye things. It looks like an eye, okay, but it's a circle, almost an oval here and here. And then inside of it, there is like this eye thing that looks like this. It's too much of a wave. And then it has something here, something a little deeper here, and then that's that. And let's see if we can do that here. Only this one don't have enough width at this side, at the bottom. Okay, let's just open it up a little bit. There you go. Now let's see about this one up the top. They look the same way, only they appear to have something that's, okay, I don't know how that's going to work. Let's see. Let's move this first. Sorry about shaky, y'all. Sorry. All right, so this one is here, and this one drops in here, and let's move this. Because let me put those things up in here first. So this comes out like this and around into one of those eyes. Like that. And then this one over here like that. Coming out. Okay. This one might be a little bit too wide here. And that might be okay. Let me just dip it down a little bit. Wait. Dip it down like a 6. And do it like that. Okay. Backwards. Okay, good. Now, put that little eye thing in there. And it just looked like up here. It just looked like it's like a cat eye marble. It's a circle. And then it has like this. And then over here, like a circle. And then like this. All right, that's about close as I can get it. This one looked better than that one. It looked like more of a circle, not enough slant or something like that. Oh, that's too round. All right, let's see. Like something like that. All right. All right, there we go. Okay, so that's what we got. All right. That's what we have. Okay, now that's our moth. Okay, now we need to discover how we're going to, I'm going to get the brown marker because I just think it's going to be better. I think it's going to be better. So let me get that. It's brown over here, it's brown over here. Where are you, brown? Brown, I'm looking for you, brown. Okay, get the whole box. And we got the whole box. Because brown was not in the cup, but I found brown. Okay, so I don't think it's going to bleed through. I'm not going to try to write too hard. And I just want to outline like so. Because I know that that color pencil is not going to really help me. Okay. All right. And then we'll do this one. And here. Okay. And then down here, we'll just trim around it one time. And we'll come down here. We'll come around here. All the way around. And then we'll drop out here. Make that kind of heavy. And then one time. I don't know which way this should go, but we're going to do it like that and let it go this way. Come down here. Okay, and then here we're going to go twice through here. I think I went the wrong way. I did. It's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. Okay, do it again. Okay. Let's just come up here again. Come up here again. And I'm going to go across this one more time. Maybe I'm doing it 2 more times. And do this one 2 more times. So they can be nice and dark up here. Okay? And then, because it's open down this way, then it can be a little bit lighter. Okay, now this I need to erase too because I went off the line, okay? And then in here, we're going to get the body. I think I'm going to do the body with this green and just keep this. And I might add some brown in it. Let's keep this kind of together. Maybe this is a reflection of the leaves. Maybe it's setting on grass. You know, that's a cool idea now that I think about that. Not this. I don't want that. I want this. Here. And here. And just a little bit there. And a little bit there. And then, and here I'm going to put some yellow and some orange. Okay, let's use our yellow here. And I know the pencil line is still there. It's okay. is fine. Okay, I'll use the yellow here. And then I'm going to put some yellow in here, and some yellow in here, and a little bit of yellow at the bottom. And then I'm going to put brown here, and orange in here, and orange in here, and orange in here, and brown. And then we'll use this brown right in here, like this. And this right here. And then that's okay like that. Now what should I do up here? Should I put brown up there? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. And then let's put this orange. Let's put this orange darker here over top of the eyes. I guess that's the eyes right here. I'm not sure. But we'll put that there. And then we'll put this in this piece. And then this piece. And somewhere. Let's just make one side of this. Why this don't have no closure? What is happening here? Okay. And then put this one in here. Okay. And then, that looks pretty a little bit. Okay. And now I'm going to put some orange down. Sorry. And then I'm going to put some orange down in here. Not a whole lot. And then some brown. Okay. And then I guess we should put, I don't know what to put right there. I don't know. Maybe we should trim these things with brown. I don't really know. Because it's not in color on Google. It's in black and white. So we just make it up as we go. I'm sure I could have asked them for color, but I just asked for a coloring page. And I guess put this around here like this. And bring this one around here like that. And let's just put this thing in here. I don't know what just happened. Okay. It's all right, though. It's called you messed it up. Okay, but it's okay. We're going to be fine. All right, let's put this in here, too. I don't want it to be too dark, but let's just put it in there. All right. All right. The one I erased is somewhere like here. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to use this yellow to go here. And then put the yellow here. Okay, and then we're going to put, man, I don't want to put this one down here. Let's use this light green. I don't know. I guess it's not going to hurt it. It'll be fine. All right, and then let's put the green here. And let's see. No orange. Don't use the orange. Let's use the brown pencil. It's a little bit lighter. A little bit lighter. And then put that here too. and then this, and then this. Okay. All right, that looks okay, I guess. I guess that's all right. But I'm going to use this here, and then here. Okay. Come on out here a little bit. And then maybe we'll even put some in this empty spots up here. And then we're going to use the brown. Yeah, I'll just use this one, I guess. What if we put that green in there too? What if we do that? Because I'm not sure what to do with that. But just put that green in there a little bit. All right. All right, then I'm just going to use this, like so. Then come this way. All right. And then this way. Okay, now we have that and here. Okay, all right, so now we have that. And then I'm going to use this orange, and I'm going up here. Just shadow that in around the color spaces that I left out. Here, a little teeny bit. And here. You know, butterflies are beautiful. And I just see butterflies and moths the same way, except the white moth, the complete white moth, and the light gray one. You can always tell they're moths, but sometimes the pretty moths look like a butterfly. You don't know the difference. Or at least I don't. So, yeah. Let's make him pretty. And come in here. Shade in a little bit of orange and the light spots. Okay, let's come over here a little bit. All right, and then over here. And then I think that's the end of the moth. Okay, so we got that. And we got to get some kind of raindrops, right? So I'm thinking that the moth is sitting in the grass, right? I don't know if I'm going to use that gel pen, but I might. So I'm just going to put some, I hope I can put some gel. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know how to make this stuff. Is it looking all right? I don't know. Rain can look like whatever, I guess. Let's put a small one here. Okay, and one here. And then this is a gel pen. There's no point on here. I need a point. Okay, let's add a little bit of rain in here. And a little bit. And this crease won't let us be great, but we're going to get it anyway. Okay, and then trying to put my drops in here and everything, get it going. Maybe put another one here. All right, and this is all glittery and nice and everything. Let's try to come this way and fix this because it's looking like it's a little bit off. Okay, and then how about we add something here, and then here. Okay, and then here. I need to go to Dollar Tree and I need to see if they got some more of these and get me about 3 packs. Because these are lovely, but the ink is very, very fast and it's heavy. Okay, that looks pretty. I don't want to really put too much rain in here. Let's get something up here. So it don't look like it's just raining on one side. Okay. And then maybe right here, a nice old big one a little bit. Okay, the Mr. Softy ice cream truck is coming. Okay, in case YouTube think that I got this in my video. I don't own the rights to the music that you hear in the backdrop. Okay, I don't. So this is our make, and now I'm gonna give this moth a chance to be in the grass. Okay, he's sitting in the grass. It's raining. Maybe he needs him a nice flower coming over here somewhere like this. A nice old flower. And it's coming over here a little bit. And then he's going to need like this yellow orange. Like this. Some kind of way. Okay. And he's sitting here. And maybe it's one here. And here. And here. And you can't really tell that he's sitting on a flower or engrossed in this flower because it's raining. It's raining and he's in the grass and he's, getting something from this flower. I don't know what they get out the flower. Are they pollinating? I don't know what's happening. But what I do know is that the same way butterflies sit on flowers and get nectar and whatever they're doing over there, like, birds and things like that, that the moth can be doing the same kind of deal. So we're going to put him in the grass, and then we're going to get our black, and we're going to make sure we understand that there's some kind of flower here. Okay? And that's what we're going to have happening here. Okay? And maybe he's just loving it over here. Okay? And that's yellow. And then maybe we can get us some. Where's my red? And put something around these flowers like this that indicates There's some kind of flower that the moth is sitting on and enjoying lunch, and the rain is just beginning to fall. Okay, this is my made up page of our hashtag 126 Picks Challenge 2025 for our 2 prompts, and those prompts were Moth and Drops. And so I'm just going to give it a bottom layer of grass here so it doesn't appear that these long blades are just there with no kind of, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where did we come from? Why are we just in this page like this? Let's just go ahead and give it a bottom layer of grass. And down in the backdrop of it is where the flowers is coming out of the ground. Okay. And some kind of, leaf print or something. And where's that other one that I put here? Right here. And put some kind of indication that, there's a flower lives there some kind of way. And let us get just a little bit of ground here, dirt, bedding for this grass, just to bring it all together. Okay, and that's where we are with that. And up here we can give a little filling of all of the grass that's beyond where the tall blades are, with a little bit of light green here, so that we understand that this is a field or someone's backyard, or maybe their front even, and this moth is having a good time. Lunch is beautiful. Okay, and so we just add this little bit in here, all up in here and everywhere for our moth. Okay, and I think that about do it. So there we have. Let me shade this in a little bit over here. Okay, just a wee bit, just a little bit, just so it's, not just papery, but it's kind of, we don't need a whole bunch everywhere, but just fill it in a little bit. Okay, give it a little bit of, okay, there we go. That's what we have. That's our make for today. And this is hashtag 126 Picks Challenge 2025, and that is for number 13. This is make number 13, 2 prompts, and that is drops and moth. And this is for the date of 4/18/25. Today's 18th? Yes, 25. Okay, and so that's our make for today. I'm not sure what's happening here, but just because I want to know is this his eyes? Okay, let's just give him something here. Okay, and maybe we'll give him a smile. Let him be happy. Okay, there you go. Good. So this is what we have here. I hope that you get kind of the drift of what this page was all about. And I know it was long, y'all. I'm sorry. That's just, I don't know. But we got our drops. We got our moth. And this is what we have created for our 126 pick hashtag 126 picks challenge 2025 for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and run on over to Junk Journal Junction and check out Angela's make and see what creative thing she has going on for what she came up with for her 2 prompts this week. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.